Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brad. In my hands is The Walking Dead Deluxe number 89. The series is written by Robert Kirkman, art by Charlie Adlard, coloring by Dave McCaig, lettering by Rus Wooton. For those who don't know, the series is kind of a reprint of the original Walking Dead, but now in color. And it has some extras. There's new letters. There are notes from Robert Kirkman, actually, which I always think is really interesting to see what he has to say about his original notes for the issue. And then also there's a backup mini-comic called Small Bites from Derek Hunter that are always really entertaining. So the previous few issues is Rick's plan to get Alexandria more secure and safe is going into motion. He is working with folks to try to shore up the defenses and protect everyone. Coral is also woken up and is having trouble remembering things. But the biggest issue is that there are some folks within the community, the Alexandria community, who were there before Rick showed up, are being a little resentful that Rick and his crew have taken over. They see Rick and his folks as dangerous, that obviously there's been a lot of deaths since they've shown up, and they are delusional, or at least don't think that any of this would have happened if Rick and them had not shown up. So there's a little conflict going on that includes some guns being drawn, some threats being made, and a lot of tension. For the last couple of issues have been building up to this moment, and we are kind of starting to see things explode and really play out, where the threat isn't the walkers on the outside, it is within the walls of Alexandria, and some individuals who aren't really all that keen as to how things are going. As always, I think the series is really kind of interesting, reflecting on today's society. Obviously, when it came out, it was very, very different. Threat within was on everyone's minds with domestic terrorism or just terrorism in general. You know, threats from out. Economy was kind of shaky. Like, there was just a lot of trepidation, fear, whatever you want to call it, and a lot of that's existing today. We see threats from within, our neighbors who are complete shitheads, people that we've known throughout years might have turned. It's a very interesting time, you know, where you can't necessarily rely on people to protect, and seeing a threat to society, you can't come together to shore things up and protect everyone. You know, not flying, and it seems to be something that's reflected today. And this thing that's always, I think, impressed me about Kirkman's stories and writing about Walking Dead is he's really kind of nailed how people react to the pandemic really, really well. I mean, there's something impressive about that. He really kind of hit human nature and how they would react. So yeah, always an interesting series. I mean, the art is always good, like, you know, very consistent. The coloring is interesting. I think there's some really good emotion on this. There's some good kind of like flow to it, especially when the guns are drawn. Rick's kind of breakdown and emotional talk, I think, is interesting. Overall, like, it's good. Like, we get some really solid like reads on the character from the looks on their faces and body language and all that. As always, like, the series is a great way to go back and reread it, and for those that are new, it's a great way to dive in and discover it for the first time. You can go get this out in shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you help support our site, so thanks for that. And speaking of support, you know, just watching us supports us, so always thank you. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.